Is that my cue?
And I just unmuted in time.
All righty then. Welcome, everybody. This is day 137 in year 2. That's 137 consecutive RobLynn lives. And now we've got a little tag-along partner at noon called Straight Talk. Whose idea was that? What I want to know. But we're glad to be there, and the numbers are really climbing there. So it's obviously serving a purpose, and we're happy for it. So like I said, this is day 137 in year 2 of 502. That's 502 consecutive RobLynn lives, beginning back on August 11th of 22. August 11th of 2022.
Wow.
Oh, man. Today is January 8th, the 8th day of January. It is a Monday. It was a Monday fun day with Red and Jane, and it was live with Marty and Chris at 10 o'clock. And then along came, excuse me, Red at 11, and then at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, you got it, Straight Talk with RobLynnLive and Ollie.
The Wonder Dog.
True, and today was Moody Monday, and we had different moods around the household today. I was particularly not very pleasant at times, but you're going to have that when you're working on your income tax. At any rate, that's all done, so we're not going to be worried about that again this year. So there you have it. A word to the wise, it's a good idea if you live in a country where you have to file paperwork for taxes, get it done early, get it out of the way. You don't want to have it hanging over you. That's all I'm going to say on that. I'll get off my soapbox on that. Now, we want to remind all of you that do you, RobLynn Live, do you, and you, RobLynn Live. I say we do.
I do.
I do. I do. I do. This is the RobLynn Live Network presenting RobLynn Live at 8 p.m. That's us. That's us. So what can we say about what we're doing? Well, we're on OConnect right now, but guess what? Our wonderful CEO has us, he's granted us the ability and has shown the way to where we can live stream on YouTube at the same time. So
that's wonderful.
Not only are we on OConnect, not only on YouTube, we're on both. And Sadananda's asking a question that we don't know anything about, something about a webinar with Ash. I hadn't heard about that one. So at any rate, if we find out anything on that, Sadananda, we'll let you know. We know nothing about it at this point. I don't anyway.
You mean it now?
No, on Wednesday. He's asking about a Wednesday thing, 2 days from now at 9 p.m. with Ash. So, okay. So,
hold on.
Did mention that?
No.
Okay. Very good. All right. So back to business here. Sadananda will get back to you on that. We're not 100% sure what's transpiring on Wednesday yet. We're just happy to get through Monday, to be honest with you, and we're working on it. Let's see. 12 was us, Straight Talk with RobLynn Live and Ollie.
Oh, Wonder Dog.
Charu. And then at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, RobLynn Live Network, right now, right here with you, all 38 of you, to RobLynn Live and Ollie the Wonder Dog program. We're a variety chat, according to Mr. DeGarmo, and we like that nomenclature or moniker as it may be. We do want to mention to please pray for Ash and his family, which includes his lovely wife, Ashmahan, Omar the poet, he's probably a poet and an author at this point, and Yusuf the astronaut, as well as the tech support team and media team around the globe for their safety, of course, and for goodness sakes, of course, their health, their good health. That takes care of Ash and family and the teams. Let's talk about everyone else. If you know anyone who is either ill or has been injured in an accident, hey, you know the drill. Send them a prayer. Send them some love, light, and prayers just from the RobLynnLive Network's warriors, our prayer warriors. And it does work. Proof positive of that is our young Ollie boy. Ollie boy at age 16 was having some arthritis issues. Got himself an injection on, let's see, on for Thursday. And he's more like himself than he's ever been for the last couple of years.
He is feeling better.
He's able to stand on his own. He's ready to jump off the bed and do all sorts of things, but he's got to take it a little easier now that he's 16, I think. All right.
Take it easy.
All right. Before we get into announcements, we'd like to tell you how you, if you're not in on passive, can get in on passive. It's easy. Just go to RobLynnLive.ai. That's Lynn's domain or our domain. And all you do is click on that bad boy, and it'll take you over to it's like a referral link, maybe, or a registration page is a better terminology, I think. It's a registration page. You can sign up. And what you get are the 3 free for thee and me and you and everybody else around the world. And you get O-Mail, O-Net, O-Trim, all for the bargain basement price of cero. Cero, as Pedro would say.
What does that mean?
Cero is zero.
Zero, all right.
Cero. Cero is Espanol.
Meaning it's free.
It is free. That's true.
Simple word, free.
All right,
charge.
all right, all right, all right. There we have it. So please do that. If you're not in on passive, you need to get in while the getting's good. And it doesn't cost you a nickel, a dime, a shekel, a dollar, a peso, a lira, what else? A Canadian dollar, or a Mexican peso, or a Singaporean dollar. So you skated all the way through with no money involved. So there.
Right
so
on.
Thank you for doing that. We're going to stay about 20-25 minutes in this frame here to where we're on both YouTube and OConnect. And then we're going to switch directly to OConnect. And we're going to do that exclusively on OConnect once we've had the Ollie Boy contest. So
That's right.
I think now's a good time to do the Ollie Boy contest, or do you want to say a few hellos?
Well, we can do the contest. All right, you guys ready to guess where Ollie is?
Let's go to the presentation board, please.
We're going to pull it up. Let's see. And attendees, in order to hear, there's a mute, unmute button close to the where you see the panelists. So look for that to unmute so that you can hear as we speak while the visual is up here. Okay?
All right. And there you have that. So let's take a peek at where Ollie, oh, look at that. Is that blueberries? Ooh, doggies, Ollie, look at you. Looks like somebody's got a big old crab on their plate there. Maybe some plantains and maybe some crab and yellow rice.
Some kind of oysters or barnacles or something.
Well, people
Right
usually don't eat barnacles. Let's hope they're oysters. I can't tell.
Oysters or what else?
Might be clams. Could be clams.
Mm-hmm.
Clams Casino. You never know.
And maybe noodles under there.
It looks like yellow rice.
Oh, rice. Yeah, rice. You're right.
I think it's yellow rice. And look at Ollie go with that blueberry dessert. Ooh, doggies.
You think it's blueberries. Maybe it's not.
Okay, it could be raspberries. I'm not sure.
It could be no berries. Just guess, you know.
Where did this executive producer come from? That's what I want to know. That's inquiring minds want to know. All right, all right. We're up to 46 of you fine folk. We're getting ready to rumble. All right, you've seen the background.
We want to acknowledge Michael Chata for his beautiful emoji ticker tape going across the screen. And it says,
RobLynnLive, topic of the night is communication and collaboration. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to get into it a little bit tonight.
That's right.
And
if you look at
it's
the
all stuff we need to be doing.
look at the emojis that Michael selected for the topic, they're really nice.
Very nice.
Nicely selected.
Very creative young man.
Very much. Thank you so much, Michael, for what you do.
Yes,
Appreciate
for sure, Michael. And we'd also like to thank Alex Sojib for what he does with Facebook, Moshfek Perdusi, what he does for us, John Barilla for what all he does for all the founders as well as us. We'd like to thank him for that.
And so many more. We have Rachel.
Well, wait a minute. I wasn't done. I was going to mention Charmaine, C2. And C2 has done that beautiful visual for us. She blends the colors and it really makes for a colorful scene for sure. All right. Now, more hellos, or you want to go ahead and let's have some guesses?
Have the guesses.
We're going to go ahead and have some guesses. We're going to ring Grandma Bobby's cowbell in just a moment.
All righty. Are you guys ready to guess? So we're going to take guesses from the OConnect folks. And before we do that, we would like to thank Francis Tay for his super sticker.
Francis, thank you very much, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Thank you for the ongoing support that you show us.
Yes, indeed, you do. We appreciate that. And everyone else who supports the RobLynnLive network on a daily basis. It means a lot to both of us. So we're going to ring Grandma Bobby's cowbell. And there it is. We've rung the bell. And now, without further ado, it's time to have your guesses. The chat is open. It's wide open. So let's... how do I get closed captioning?
So, Marilyn, there's no closed captioning yet on OConnect. However, you can use the captioning that is on the Chrome browser or the Edge browser. You have to select CC, but you can do that. Okay?
All right. That's what... Is Marilyn deaf? Or no?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, she just wants to close captioning. Good stuff. It makes for not having to go back and try to remember what you saw.
She could be deaf. I don't know everybody.
Okay. All right.
And John Barilla says, I just checked the OES updates tab and the O Founders back office update section, and there is no announcement or change in either place about a meeting at 9 p.m. Wednesday with Ashma Farah. But stay tuned. Who knows what we may hear in the next few days.
All right. Good sage advice by the sage himself, Mr. Barilla. Hello to Henry Horn. How you doing, brother?
And let us see. Let's scroll up a bit to see if we
All
got
right. I think Frank Rowe is going to be late.
Yes. Otherwise, he would have guessed by now, right?
You missed two guesses right there.
All right. So
Carmela?
I think the first person to get, let me go scroll up a bit. I think the first person to get, looks like it's Lori Lynn's birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Laurie. And we got Carmela's first. She says Thailand. And Sadananda says Thailand, maybe.
Henry Horn says we're heading for warp speed. Yeah, buddy.
That's nice. And we got Robert Stifler is here. He's saying hello to Patty. Patty.
And I'm saying hello to Robert. Mad Hatter in the house.
Mad Hatter. And his sign name is this, R on the cap, because he's a Mad Hatter. Armin Hogue says, New Brunswick, Canada.
Ooh, could it be?
Hi, Monica Davis.
All right, Monica in the house.
And Alyssa says, we love and appreciate you all. So nice.
All right. And Robert said Thailand. Okay.
We have to go in order.
Yeah.
And how do you get it onto? So you have to go to Chrome browser and look for the captioning there, Marilyn. Henry Horn says Italy.
All right. Could it be Italy, Henry? We'll see in a minute.
Irina says, waiting for others. Let me be the last today. Henry says, OP360 is a great place to go. Armin says, hello, Mel. Hope work went well today. Happy birthday to Laurie Ludd, January 9 in 2024. And Robert Stifter says, Thailand maybe.
Could be Thailand from Robert.
And we got birthday wishes from Lisa McBride to Laurie Lund. Sadananda, no news of coming or Ash G. And we have Ranjan here. And Ranjan says, hello everyone. Namaskar. Namaste. Hello. RobLynnLive.
Hello to you, Rhonda.
Melanie says, I see a temple. So maybe Thailand.
Could it be? Could it be? Could it be?
And Jillian says, I am back. Not sure what happened. LOL.
Well, you're back. That's what counts.
Yeah.
That's all that counts here at RobLynnLive.
Yeah, glad you're back.
All right, here's the chat again. Let's see if anyone else has a guess.
Any more guesses?
Well, looks like we've run the gamut, the plethora of guesses. So we're going to move along.
Oh, Robert says, I'm using Edge and closed captioning works well on my laptop. So that'll help Marilyn. And Lisa says, thanks for all you do. I'm a RobLynnLiver. Thanks, Lisa. That's very kind of you. John Barilla says, I don't know. Thailand, maybe. My evil twin has no one to steal from, so I'm stepping up with my own guess.
All right. And Jillian says Thailand as well.
She says, I will guess.
Guess Thailand. All right. And is that it on the guesses?
Unless people are coming in slowly but surely to add their guesses. Any more? And we do have 18 folks on YouTube. We do hope that they're enjoying the live stream and that they'll consider coming over to OConnect.
Which is the place to be.
Yeah, because we're going to give the answer to the Ollie Boy contest on OConnect only. And we're going to have a nice presentation by my husband about the topic, which is communication and collaboration.
And then it's time for community time. Oh, yeah. Nowhere but right here on RobLynnLive.
That's right. Okay. Is that all the guesses? Henry says, namaste, peace and love to all. Hashtag RobLynnLivers. Thanks, Henry. John Burles says, happy birthday to Laurie Lund tomorrow. Jillian says, happy birthday, Corina. Is it Corina's birthday? The 8th is her birthday. Jillian, today. And Irene says, I will guess Portugal, but no idea. And Delisa says, everyone is invited. And Sadananda says, Sister Laurie Lund, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Corina from Greg Lakin. So is Corina here? Is she with us right now? Happy birthday from Jillian to Laurie Lund. All right.
All right. Now I believe it's time after we have one more RobLynnLive.ai. Last call. If you're not in the OES yet and want to hop on board, there's one way to do it. And that is to go to RobLynnLive.ai. That's our domain, Lynn's domain, where you can subscribe, register, whatever you want to call it. Write your name in, get an email, an O-mail. It's actually an O-mail. Get an O-trim, get an O-net, and away you shall go. So, are we ready on 3, 2, 1?
I'm just saying, someone explain to Marilyn how to get CC, please. Okay, that'll help Marilyn. She wants to have the CC.
Of course.
Thank you, everyone, for the birthday wishes from Laurie Lund.
All right, happy birthday to you. All right, well, we've got our guesses in. We're going to have some announcements a little bit, and we will mention the new pop-up.
Thanks.
It appeared today, and we'll also mention the OES, which came up yesterday. So things are popping, as they say, in Ashmatar's restaurant. All right, so are we ready? In 3, in 2, in 1, out of here. See you at OConnect, everybody. All right.
Okay.
We're on OConnect exclusively now, and we'd like to we'd like to bring in, of course, Delisa, if she's able.
When she's ready, she'll come on. She
Right.
has
It
the
depends
link.
on her weather. She's dealing with a storm there, and it
Yeah.
looks like she's gonna make
She's
it.
gonna
There she
try.
is.
Good for her. She's got winds up to 60 miles an hour, gusts, she was saying. So the weather is pretty rough. If she can't manage to connect on camera, she will maybe be able to give the answer in the chat. That would be fine as well. Oh, she made it.
All right, she's got her windstorm clothing on today. She's ready to rumble.
Ready to rumble. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
You're audible.
Okay. Well, this contest was a little tricky, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I did some investigating, so I will. Do you want me to go ahead and give the location?
Sure.
Okay. So the location, Ollie has traveled to Taipa Village in Macau. So what I did, it was a little tricky tonight, so I looked up where that actually is, and it's off the coast of China, and it's near Hong Kong. So that wasn't in my notes. I just thought I would go ahead and
Thank you.
give
Thank you.
it was a little bit of a tough one. So let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about this village. It's very rich in culture, and the destination, it offers alluring blend of heritage and also modern, with its pastel-hued villas, colonial churches, and Chinese temples. Just a few steps away from the Macau's famous casino strip lies the traditional village, which is one of the best areas in the city that is well preserved. With its cobblestone alleyways lit by twinkling street lamps winding their way through the distinctive Portuguese style shops and homes, Taipa Village is an exotic fusion of East and West and Macau, leading the destination for both heritage and culture. Both Rob and Lynn are savoring a big serving of Portuguese seafood rice. A celebration of all things seafood, this hearty rice dish features a melody of delightful ingredients, including succulent cocktails, delicate crab, plump shrimp, tender clams, mussels, and the option of adding cuttlefish or squid for an added depth of flavor. It is seasoned with paprika, garlic, and oregano. What changes the game here is the sweet tomato broth with the flavor that will have you licking the bowl. This dish is simply fantastic. So, of course, Ollie got hungry. He had a quick nap, and he's enjoying Portuguese egg tarts. Egg tarts were introduced by Macau's Portuguese merchants who brought the popular pastel de nata recipe with them when they settled in Macau. These baked to perfection babies are favorites among tourists and local alike, and for a good reason. The pastry is buttery, flaky, and crusty on the outside, sweet and custard on the inside, then finished with a charred glaze on the top. Stopping at just one may just prove to be your ultimate challenge, because not just one will be enough.
Well, do we have any winners?
We actually do not, and that's why I said it was a little bit tough. So while you were speaking, I just went over to get some added information, and that's where I came up with the facts that it's off of China and near Hong Kong, just to get an idea. So that one's a little tough, but I think it was a really neat location. I learned a lot, I'm sure. Did anybody else?
Well, we had Frank Rowe. He came in late. He told us he would be late. He was with family, but he says he thought it looked like Portugal. Hi, Axel.
Say hello.
Such a cutie pie. Let's take a picture of him. Are you ready? Are you gonna pose for us, Axel?
Axel in the house.
He hears our voice. Ready, honey? Smile.
Axel.
Get your picture made. You say hello? Are you working? We call this working. Are you at work?
Doggy.
Is he actually
Auntie,
shy?
hello. Say, Auntie,
Hi,
hello.
is he shy? Oh, thank you for showing him to us. He's so precious.
Oh, he's still
All right.
trying to get up. He's still trying to
He
get in there.
likes
Yeah, he
Aw.
knows Rob's voice. For some reason, that's what he picks up on. I'm trying to see Rob. He's trying to get back up here again.
Oh, he is. Say hi, honey.
Hey, Axel. Axel. Hey, brother.
Oh.
Axel. What's the doggy doing?
Oh, he's
What's the doggy doing?
off the computer
Oh, he's
off.
ready to come to the screen. There he is. There he
He's just
is.
so hot. Man.
Good boy. Good boy.
Ali doesn't respond to the screen. You know, people talking on the screen. It doesn't. He's not as the same as Axel.
That was good. That was good.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Delisa. Stay safe there, and hopefully you won't have any windstorm issues. Hopefully it'll start dying down tonight. We're getting the same thing here starting in the morning. So
Yeah, it goes through 9 a.m. here, so I'm sure it's traveling down.
I see.
Everybody
can't
stay
wait.
safe.
More debris and maybe a flood in the old family room. Yeah,
For us. Yeah.
the way we like it. All right. Well, that's why we have plenty of towels. So thank you. Appreciate you doing the extra research as well. And we'll say goodbye to Alex. How about Axel?
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Axel.
See you.
He's
Both.
looking.
We'll see you later. Thank you.
Bye. You're welcome.
Okay.
Well, that all being said, now we've had the Ollie Boy contest, have we not?
That was nice.
All right.
I hope you guys enjoyed it.
All right. It was good. We do have a few announcements. We'll announce what we know about. There are certain things we don't know for sure yet. So rather than broadcast something that may not be 100%, we'll wait and see, in the back office what all gets posted.
Yep.
All right. So there's some things that need to happen. We're still getting calls from people who haven't migrated. So if you're one of those folks, migration without hesitation is your job one. Sign your NDA or your NDAs, get your affiliate link or links, plural. Check out the newest ONPASSIVE website. It's phenomenal. It jumps. You click on one thing and you get all the products pop up on the screen. So it's pretty nifty. So check it out. Check out the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel. Check out X, where you'll find Mohammed Nazal doing his thing, bringing about the coming of ONPASSIVE to X. So X knows all about it all over the globe at this point. If you know someone who needs assistance, for goodness sakes, helping one helps each other. Get after it, will you? Log into the OES. Keep an eye on the ticker. Now, we yesterday saw in the ticker and we saw in the pop-up, there's all sorts of things starting to happen. So Ash is in his kitchen. He's cooking up a storm now. So be ready. Now, before 10 o'clock tonight, which is still an hour and a half, you'll notice if you're in the back office that there's a fix. There's a fix that you can apply for if you are you've paid for OConnect, but it's not showing on your sidebar. Now, that was prepared, I think, by Marty and company. And just follow his direction. Where it says put this, put this. Where it says put that, put that. And just do it the way Marty has suggested it. And they're going to have a crew in it starting at 10 o'clock, which I think is 10 in the morning or 9 in the morning tomorrow. And they'll be working on this almost exclusively till it gets right, because there's thousands, I guess, who have that same issue. We want that fixed, and here comes the fix. So that's log into your OES, and then check on your alternate emails if you have time. Make time. It would be a good idea to make time. Are we getting ready to play the song?
No, I'm gonna.
Okay.
Just keep talking.
All right. Well, you took away my.
It's still on.
Okay, it may be on, but it's, there it is. All right. So attend webinars and chats as time allows. Hop on an OConnect like you're doing right now. It's a good thing. And you can be a host, a co-host, a speaker, or an attendee. You can lead one, or you can do one by yourself. This way you get to know, you learn all the buttons, all the bells, all the whistles, and you're ready, because learning leads to earning. So what else can we tell you? We'll talk about tonight's topic shortly. Did you have any hellos you wanted to say before we go into the topic?
Well, I wanted to say to Marilyn that I posted in the chat how to turn live captions on. On your computer, all you do is, this is good for hearing folks also. Anybody here, if you ever want to have captioning, this will provide captioning for anything that has speech. You know, when you're on YouTube, when you're on Facebook, if there's someone speaking, it'll make captions for you. So it's really a good thing to have. And all you got to do is follow the instructions that I posted in the chat. And maybe it's okay. So you just go to Chrome. At the top right, you're going to select More Settings. At the bottom of the settings page, you'll select Accessibility. And then you simply turn on live captions. It's really quite simple. So try doing that. Those of you who can hear, you may want to try it as well. It's really nice. For example, if you're listening to someone speaking and you're not familiar with their accent and you're having trouble understanding them, you can use the live captioning. It'll help you out tremendously. And we have founders and ONPASSIVians from all over the world. So it's really nice to have that live captioning feature.
All right, here we are. We're sitting at 59 or 60. Let's bump it up. Let's see if we can do at least 70 tonight. That would be fun. I think you'll enjoy the topic.
And Irina says that she was working the entire day and got another emergency call, leaving in 15 minutes. Sucks. Until tomorrow, can't wait for OnPassive.
Chiroo! All right, all right. Well, be safe out there, Irina, please, while you're driving. And there's all sorts of folks we can say hello to. There's Roy Davies. There's Bob Lou, Jillian, of course, and Sadananda Das in the house. Hello, Sadananda. Glad you're here. Angela Laland is here saying happy birthday to Lori Lund. Very nice. And Jillian says the new blog article is really interesting. Check it out. Check it out. And there's David Pagot. Hello, David.
Oh, I always thought it was Piggott.
It may be.
I wonder.
David, if it's Piggott, let me know. If it's Pagot,
Yeah,
we've certainly given you a little French boost there with it. Pagot, Mr. Pagot.
We want to pronounce it correctly.
It's probably Piggott. Piggott. Hello, David. That's the easiest way around. Hello, David.
And Ophelia Muluko is here. Welcome.
Welcome, 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 everybody.
Yeah, we've got Michael Chatta here. Thank you for the emojis you create. And hello also to Greg Hill. And he says, do you RobLynnLive? I do when I am not cooking, working, being the taxi man.
Man, that guy's got a lot to do.
He's busy. He's a busy guy. And Mel says, to Jillian, Lori Lund, happy birthday to you, Carmela, Frank, Rowe. And Armin Hogue is here.
Hello, Armin. Delisa's here. She just did the Where's Ollie Boy contest for.
And Angela's so sweet. She says, thanks, Delisa, for helping with the Where is Ollie contest.
All right, and all right.
Jillian.
Link 52 and the new website are awesome. They truly are. Check them out, as we mentioned earlier.
And don't forget to check out the update in the OES for sure.
That's for sure. Check it out. There's all sorts of stuff that's going to be happening. As Marty said, he says as early as this week. So I didn't see any dates, but if Marty says it, it's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
And hello to Patricia Andrea Cola. We call her Patty. Hello.
Patty in the house,
Yeah.
from our deaf community.
And hey, Frank Rowe, I just got one for a listen at this point. Hello to all. Back to cooking.
All right. And speaking of cooking, we're going to cook some stuff up in Ash's kitchen right now.
That's right. And Armin says 444, barking tree frogs, Batman.
Oh.
It's Michael Chada.
Right, Michael, thank you, and thank you. And congrats to all those who answered correctly on the background. All right, very good.
Okay, I think we've caught up pretty much in the
All
chat.
right, I'm glad you're caught up.
Hi to Brenda Ross and hi to David Switzer. Nice to have you both.
All right, David in the house. All right. Let's go to the prompter, shall we? And let's talk about tonight's topic. I think it's time. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Tonight's
to me.
topic, communication and collaboration.
Mhm.
Have any of you done either of those two things? I think that's a yes, a resounding yes, if I had to guess. Listen up now. Here we go. Ollie's question of the evening: what makes for a good communicator?
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Now, that's whether it's in your personal life or actually in your business life. What makes someone a good communicator? All right. Communication and collaboration are key components of a successful interpersonal and interaction and being a team player situation. And by the way, this goes for both in your professional life and your personal life as well. What are the roles? There are roles of each: achieving common goals, fostering innovation, and building strong relationships. Those are all key to good communication and collaboration. Well, there's some keys to good communication and strong collaboration. Here we go. An effective communication: you express ideas, thoughts, and information in a way that all can understand. Easy peasy, like Ash says. Being an active, good listener. Not a darn thing wrong with being a good listener.
No, not at all.
If you listen, you learn. That's the way it is. And the most important in effective communication, the real key, is paying attention. Pay full attention to those who are speaking. That's the way we do it. Understanding and reacting appropriately will get us a long way down the road with our business. Verbal and nonverbal, well, let's take a peek at both. Verbal is spoken words like, hello, I'm Rob Gorman and I'm the Mad Hatter. What do you think of that? Well, somebody's going to say, I don't think much of it, but that's a statement you made. Well, there's got to be good clarity, good tone, and good choice of words. So I don't think I chose the best words there. But you want to communicate verbally, okay? And what are the nonverbal things? How about a little body language? Get a little rock and roll in you? Or how about a little stick your tongue out if you're not 100% sold on what somebody's saying? So there's facial expressions, there's gestures, and there's clues of the nonverbal type.
That's right. And when we use sign language in particular, facial expression is important. Body language, gestures, as well
Important
as
stuff.
actual signs too. That's part of the communication.
And I've got my sign for me. It's the Mad Hatter, cap,
like this.
R and cap, R and cap.
Husband's sign name, new sign name.
Yes, indeed. I'm
R
proud of
on
it.
the cap.
All right. Let's talk feedback, shall we? Is feedback important?
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to communicate, you need some feedback. Constructive criticism leads generally, we say generally, to improvements and causes teams to grow and enhance within themselves.
Oh, good.
How nice is that?
That's really good.
You know, and it doesn't matter if you're doing something else within OnPassive and you see somebody that's struggling, well, give them a little feedback. You know, give them a little constructive criticism. Bring them along.
Yeah.
Bring them with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Mm-hmm. Technology and communication. Oh, yes, there's OMail. There's email and OMail. There's IM or instant messaging, of course. There's video conferencing. Voila. Speaking of video conferencing, we have OConnect. There's collaboration software, and it makes for much more of an efficient communication. And it does. It really makes it solid, rock solid. Now, let's talk a little bit about collaboration, shall we? Mm-hmm. We shall. Teamwork involves individuals working together. Just like at OnPassive, we're one massive team, one massive movement. There must be effective communication, shared responsibilities, so there will be a shared success story. So share, 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 and share is the name of the game with teamwork. Then there's interdisciplinary collaboration. Ooh, what in the world was Robbie Boy talking about there? Well, this is important to bring in the diverse perspectives around the globe and create problem solving. So the interdisciplinary collaboration, in other words, grabbing some people from different cultures to help you not only make decisions, but improve on everything within your organization. Okay, good stuff there. Technology in collaboration. Well, you got to hell of have a little technology if you're going to make this thing fly. Enter project management software. Enter document sharing platforms, which we've got aplenty, and virtual collaboration spaces. Ooh, kind of like the Where's Ollie Boy contest, whether in remote or a distributed environment. So you don't have to be right here on top of somebody to do all this. Okay. With technology, you can be 10,000 miles away and still get the point across. That's our point. That's what Ollie Boy does when he goes off in his bedroom.
Yeah.
So, okay, technology and collaboration. We talked about the software, etc. Conflict resolution. Ooh, have you ever heard of having a conflict and not being able to resolve it? Well, we're here to tell you that it can be. Conflict resolution is important, and all that has to happen is we address the conflicts promptly and constructively. We don't, I repeat, do not tear people down for having a different viewpoint. Okay? Conflict resolution. Then there's trust and relationship building. You got to trust each other if you're going to be in something like ONPASSIVE. A strong foundation leads to more communication and a positive working atmosphere, which leads to nothing but profits. It really does. Then there's that cultural competence. Ooh, what do we mean by that? Well, there's people from all over the globe in ONPASSIVE, and a perfect example is ONPASSIVE, if I don't say so myself, where there are so many different cultures. Not only so many different cultures, there's respect and successful collaboration amongst all.
That's good.
That leads to success at the highest levels, and that makes things, all good things ONPASSIVE come to fruition. Right here, right now, you're in the right place at the right time for all the right reasons. And I think that wrapped up the small presentation. Could you give me a little scroll?
That's it.
That is it. Okay. Okay. Now, if anybody has any questions, please put them in the chat and we'll make a gallant, I say again, gallant attempt to answer them. And if not, guess where we're going? We're going community time. Oh, yeah. That's where we're headed.
Oh, you'll be fine, Marilyn. You don't
Oh,
have.
you were answering Marilyn? Yeah.
Yeah. She should be. Yeah, just go back and, oh yes, and I found her. Will I miss it? C5. We will have community time.
Yeah, it's going to be community time. Coming right up. And we'll go into how you get on community time in just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want to say a few more hellos and then we'll get into community time? Or are we good?
If there's more people that came in,
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Popping in to say, I'm still cooking, said Greg Hill.
Wow, that guy is a cooking fool, for sure. The food must be good because he seems to be healthy.
Yeah.
All right.
Vilas is here. Chakraborty, hi, Vilas.
Hello, Balas. Thanks for coming on board. We're glad you're here as well as
He says,
RobLynn and Jillian here. All right. Now, without
Elizabeth.
further... Oh, I'm sorry.
Elizabeth Simmons is here. She's staff.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi. Happy you're here today. That's nice.
That's good stuff all the way around.
Uh-huh. And peeking who else came in.
All right. We don't want to miss anybody. That's why we include everybody in community time if you'd like.
Uh-huh.
I think you caught everybody.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, all right, all right. If everybody's ready, it's that time again for community time. And how do we get to community time? I'll tell you. There is a button that Lynn has as the host at the upper left hand. It looks like a guy with a microphone, with a speaker sticking out of his ear. That's what I would call it, with the lines going through his body. And once she clicks on that, that opens up in the back of the presentation where the attendees are, a button to click. All you do, it's a similar looking guy with a not a microphone, but sound waves coming out of his forehead and his back and his side. And all you have to do is click on that little boy, and up pops your name and information on the screen. And then Lynn will call you to the proverbial panel.
Okay.
All right. Is that
All
okay?
right. So I think we're ready to do the speaker icon. Shall we do the speaker request icon?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay.
Go ahead. Could we have the speaker request icon on, please?
So all you do is click on that. When you see the speaker request icon, click on it and come directly to the panel. We will approve you.
All right.
And here we go. Go for it, you guys.
All right. Let's see how many people are coming. Who's coming to the panel? We have one already. John, JB, the Tin Man.
JB.
JJB, the Tin Man.
All right. He's
And
first.
there he is.
He's
John
fast today. Very fast, John.
He's got that. He's got the clicking
I
momentum.
was right on top of it.
Good job.
All right.
All right. We got 4 more wanting to come to the panel.
Let's bring them on as we go from 64 to 68. Carmela Fire Schwartz is here. Come on down, Carmela. Greg Lakin's here. Come on down, Greg. And Melanie Marcano's here. And Anuj Kumar. Hello, Mr. Kumar. Come on down, brother. And Double C, Christian or Chris Tiazone. I call him Double C.
Mel is right here with us. Hi, Mel.
All right, all right, all right. There's Anuj.
Oh, Carmela.
Carmela Schwartz is in the house tonight.
She's going to talk tonight. She's not going to be quiet like last night. Right, Carmela? You're going to talk. Talk.
Yeah, she's going to.
All
right. Well, you bring a few more in. There's Robert Stifler. All right, Robert. And here's Robert the Hat Guy. Mad Hatter.
And
right here.
Michelle Weaver's coming.
All right. Well, you bring them on. I got to make a pit stop. I'll be right back.
All right.
Thank you.
Let me check the chat. What's going on in the chat?
Okay.
Chat's just people saying hi to each other still. Hi, Robert. Hello. Is anybody else coming? We have more deaf supposed to come, right? Robert should have more deaf. We'll just wait a while. Elizabeth, oh yeah. Elizabeth, yeah. And we have Mohammed Ashraf Ansari. He's with us all the time now, Mohammed Ashraf. Nice to have you. Greg Lakin, he's going to open his camera in a bit. And we got one more coming in, and that is Pat Green, who my husband calls Dorothy. And we got Patty. She's coming now. Patty. Yay, Patty. Anybody else? Come on down. Don't be shy. And what's nice is when you're a panelist, you get to see a different view. It's really good experience. If you want to practice being a co-host, just let us know. We'll make you co-host. Robert, you want to be co-host? Let us know. You can practice co-host. I don't mind. Same with you, Patty. If you want to be co-host, let me know. You can use the different buttons. Click, 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 practice. Alrighty. We got 2 more coming in, and who are they? Lessa, who is deaf as well. She's come in. Lessa. And we have Chris Tizan trying again. He tried earlier. Lessa. Coming now. And Chris is here. How nice. Elizabeth, where? Elizabeth. I think she disappeared. Hi, hi. Lessa, hi. Yay, Lessa. Wonderful. All right. Anybody else? Come on down. Good experience to be on the panel. Good experience. And I think that's it for people now. You're learning. Yeah, that's good. If you want to be co-host, anyone, hearing, deaf, doesn't matter, either one, you can ask me. I give you the co-host. You can practice the different controls. You know, if you want. You want? Yeah, try. You know, if you're co-host, you can learn more. But up to you. When you're ready, let us know. All right, we got, in the meantime, let us go to Carmela, who has a few words to say. Go ahead, Carmela.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. I want to say that I want to be a co-host. I want to play with the button today, if it's
Okay, so
possible.
Carmela, she wants to be co-host. I said, fine. Okay, let me do that.
And I want to say thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Well, the topic today is communication and collaboration. I guess collaboration is a sign, right? Collaboration. So, any thoughts about that topic? Go ahead. All right, anything? Anyone want to start off? We have Mel, who's going to start us off. Thank you, Mel.
Thank you. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. Good night to everybody.
Go ahead.
Okay. Communication is very important, especially in teams. When you have a team, whether it's three people or more, it's good that we understand each other and work together, because sometimes one end take the communication the wrong way, the other one gets confused, and it's like it's not a team anymore. So it's good when we have a team, seriously, to have a good communication, and everybody inputs is important. You know, we have to understand no one is better than the other, no one is higher, but together, with love and putting all our thoughts and everything together, it will run smoothly. You know, but when something is going on or something is being conducted and one person has their own way here, the other one has, it's like a tearful thing. It's not going anywhere, not going anywhere at all. And I hate it when I am part of a team. Doesn't have to be a leader or anything. I hate it when I'm a team player and I'm confused because of, you know, that one wants to do this one wants to, it's not right. We have to do it together with love. If we cannot do it together, it's best we don't continue it or don't conclude anything. It has to be love, flavorful. I am big on working team, because if I wasn't a teamwork, I would not be at work where I am. It involves a heavy teamwork, and I think communication and collaborating together, something together, when we voice, It has to be respected. When we voice or when the person voice, it has to be the same way. Otherwise, the end result might be just a confusion. And Lynn, this is what I had to say tonight. I love to bring what's in my heart. I love to pour out what is not right. And sorry if I'm not picking on anyone or saying anything about anyone, but in life, when we look at it, this is what we are seeing all along. That's why things in life are all scattered, because people don't want to come together to do something right. Everybody have their own ideas, and we said it's a team. How is it a team?
Right.
I'm with you on that. I mean, we either are or we're not. There is no gray area. We're either a team, we're a movement, we're all together, or we're not all together. And I would say for the most part, within ONPASSIVE, we're all together. For the most part.
Yes.
There are some stragglers out there, and that's to be expected when you have 1,400,000 different ways of thinking. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
And just to finish, we have to remember, like a team is a chain effect. When you have a chain, if one link is missing or broken, it's not a full chain. So we have to look for the missing link, and we have to fill in the spot. We have to try to hold each other up. This is how I see a team, and this is how I see collaboration occurs. And this is how I see, as I mentioned, end results occur in a good and positive way. It's a team. A team is a team. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Good stuff there. Very good stuff there. Is there anyone else among our, let's see, 3, 6, it looks like 9 panelists so far. I think we're going to grow that big. Yes, we are. We're not done yet. There's more people waking up around the world. And let's go to Chris Tiazone. Talk to us for a few minutes, would you? About communication and collaboration.
Hi, everyone.
Mabuhay.
Mabuhay. Boomerang to you, and to everyone. Those 2 C's, communication and collaboration. I remember last week I presented in a trivia, in the question and answer roundtable we had, about the 5 C's of OConnect. And communication and collaboration are 2 key aspects of that. And it's a wonderful thing to have a topic for today. And yeah, I'm just gonna sit back and listen to everyone to learn. Thank you very much. Back to you, Rob.
All right. Thank you very much. And this is quite a panel here. We've got people from India, United States, Canada, a little more United States flavoring, Philippines, more India. Wow. Pretty diverse group here, if I don't say so myself. And as you can see on the hats, let's zoom in here on mine, I guess. ONPASSIVE used to be in Orlando, Hyderabad, and Dubai. That was a couple of years ago. Now we've expanded, and now we're in Egypt. We're in Bangladesh. We're in sunny Singapore. We're in Abu Dhabi. We're in parts of Africa that we don't know all the places yet. So this hat is kind of a relic because we doubled in size in terms of offices. So if you're ready for the ride of your life, I believe it started last week, big time. This week, it's going to be beyond belief. I don't have the specifics, so don't go, hey, Mad Hatter said, look out, it's happening this week. I think it is. I think a lot of good things are happening this week. Everything from straightening out the issue with people who've paid for OConnect and it doesn't show OConnect on their sidebar. Well, that needs to be rectified, and they are getting on it. Now, tonight, if you can get to it before 10 o'clock Eastern time, which is in about 51 minutes, you can submit a ticket. And it explains in the back office how to submit the ticket. we can't take the time here tonight to go over it in detail, but if you have that issue, go right there and it does explain it. So if you've paid for OConnect, whether you paid for it with credit card, debit card, crypto, cash app card, or whatever, there's an explanation of what you need to do. And they are going to be waiting from 10 o'clock on with bated breath to take care of these. Oh, look who's here. Bated breath to take care of these situations. So worry not. And it may go on for a couple of days because I believe there's thousands of them that have to be rectified. And they will. They will. And this was brought to Marty's attention and Chris's attention, I guess, about a week or so ago. And they decided they would help get something done. So I'm sure they spoke with Muhammad Kamal and also Ash Mafar on that. So that's good stuff. So that's getting things done, as we say here. And let's see what else we got for you from my end. Collaboration. We're all collaborating within ONPASSIVE, if you think about it. By having these webinars, we call ourselves a chat. We're not a webinar. You know, we don't sit up here for an hour and a half and preach at you. We make it an interactive chat, and we feel that's how you collaborate. You get other people's ideas, you combine them with your ideas, and voila, you've got Ash Mafara's restaurant. So that all being said, we're going to continue doing what we're doing with collaborating with you guys, bringing you guys, when you want to the panel to share your ideas. And we're really tickled pink. I am. I know Lynn is, to have the deaf community here, deaf, blind, and hard of hearing, right? Isn't that the other category? Did I get that right? Okay, so there's 3 categories, all of which are represented here. Last night, we did a little bit of sign language training. We found out that this is the R, sign language R, and we give me a beep, beep, beep on my head, on my hat, and that signifies the Mad Hatter. There you go. So there's the R. Got it? And on the hat, on the cap is Mad Hatter.
His sign name.
My sign name. I should have explained that.
Or
Yep.
Name sign.
That's so. I now have a name sign or a sign name, and
From the deaf man, Clayton.
that was from Clayton. Clayton was the one that came up with that. I'm proud to say. He's also a Mad Hatter. He's got a hat or two, so he says. So let's see who else would like to hop on board and jump right in on this communication thing. Who's ready? What's that?
Ask a question so we have
Okay.
easier to talk about.
All right. Let me ask a question. Who all here, what do you do to communicate with people if you have people in your organization? How do you communicate? Do you email or O-mail? Do you blog to them? Do you call them on the phone? Or what do you do? Do you text them? How do you get a hold of people that are in your organization? Okay, we have a hand raised, and that happens to be one and only Mel Marcano. Mel.
All right, so I want everybody has to have a chance, but because anybody is not answering, I'll answer for now. All right, sorry. Organization could be anything that you have put together or somebody has put together, right? So I love communicating. Texting, I would give a call if I was asked to give a call, and I would also like even when you're in the main organization, the main group, I would put something in the chat, whether it's team chat or here on RobLynn, in ONPASSIVE. I just want to be heard. So any way or any method of communication, I will do it. I just love to communicate. I love to write or to type. Sometimes I think I overdo it, but yes, I love it to be heard, to express myself that way. And if somebody doesn't understand, I will do it over and over. But sometimes you get to overdo it. And yeah. But yes, I'm Rob. Different ways. Whatever way it takes, I will do.
That's good. That's being, as we call them, a team player, quote unquote. And let's see. I think John Barilla has something to say on this communication thing.
Well,
Unmute.
I see somebody signing. I use texts. I use phone calls, especially if I need to speak, obviously individually, with somebody that I'm involved with. If we say about ONPASSIVE, anything that's dealing with ONPASSIVE, I have a lot of. I'm involved with a lot of groups, and actually am a moderator or a head moderator of one group. So on there, I put my posts, and sometimes I have to communicate with folks that participate in there privately, either by privately texting in the WhatsApp or Messenger, and also phone call sometimes like that. And I don't know about mailing or emailing, at least not, I mean, in some other situation, but I don't do that with anything in ONPASSIVE. And of course, communicating in meetings, in webinars, even in what we do here. I guess we could all have a situation where we collaborate and communicate. And I find that one thing is you do have to be a good listener, of course, to communicate when you're collaborating. But one thing that I always think about, that, we have so many languages and folks from so many different places that sometimes for myself, it's a little difficult to understand exactly what someone else is saying when you're going back and forth about some subject or something you're collaborating about. And that's my own problem sometimes. I don't know how many people experience that, where, the way somebody phrases things or the words they choose, and I'm like, I don't know exactly what are they saying. So I work at that. I try to pay attention that, so that I know what the other person is saying to me when I'm listening. So those are some of the things that I do to try and communicate when we're collaborating on either a project or just in general about what we are and what we're doing with ONPASSIVE. So that's what I would have to say about that.
All right. Thank you very much for that, Johnny, JJB, the Tin Man. Are you going to be singing tonight, or are you taking the night off?
I have a song I can do later. I mean, I'll take a night off when probably sometime soon, but I'll give another shot tonight later on, sure.
All right. Well, you nailed it last night, Mr. Bennett. Oh, Tony, you sat on Tony Bennett last night, where you
I got lucky. I was worried about that because I know the song so well. I love Tony Bennett, and it's just a particular song that I haven't done any more than maybe sing it to myself, because I've known it for how many years or whatever. That's the first time I ever sang it out loud without really rehearsing it or anything. So I was actually worried about it, because I knew that it goes somewhere at the end, and you got to have a little bit of range and some power. And so I think I just got lucky. I took a deep breath and went for it, So.
Well, you hit the high notes just right. I mean, you hit them.
Yeah, Tony Bennett, of course, is more of a tenor, or he's not really a tenor, but he's closer to a tenor. And I'm not a tenor, but I do have I have over a 2-octave range, so I can get some tenor notes, but I don't sing like in a tenor range most of the time. I'm baritone. I actually can do bass baritone too. So, it's just fun, And when I have a song about a singer that I really like, going to do one tonight, another great singer, and I'll tell you what it is later on when I'm going to do it.
All right. Cecil Weir is coming to the panel. He's also a hat man. I'll bet when he shows his picture on the screen, Cecil's going to have a hat on for sure. Let's see. Cecil, where are you, brother?
Oh, man. This internet is weak, I think.
Yeah. Mel, did you want to elaborate on something? Go ahead.
Yeah, what I remember, I forgot. Voice clip. Sending a little voice clip is another good way of communicating. You speak in that little, the voice clip. You speak and you send that voice message to someone. And even when you want somebody to know that they appreciate it or that's okay, you give them a little emoji like a hands, how you call it, a thumbs up or a heart to know that it's okay, or things like that. So these are good ways of communicating to
I
make
just
people
like
feel,
communicate a little bit.
yeah. Yeah, I wanted to just add that part. That's
All right. That's good stuff. Good stuff for sure. Carmel, you're awful quiet tonight. Did you want to say something about communicating? And
I put my hand. You didn't see it.
No.
uh-oh, so I just got
This is
smacked
my
down
hand
right
now
there.
because I'm
That sounded like
co-host.
a smackdown to me. All right, go ahead,
Okay, I
Carmel.
wanted to say that today I'm quiet because I have a not easy day here in Israel. Too many noises. So I'm quiet. I'm thinking too much about what's going around me. And communicate. Communicate is very important in life. It's important in between two person, woman and wife. It's between you and your children, and you all and the surround you, the work team or the world. Communicate. We have in radio, in TV, in all those places, which they give us sometimes not the good information. And also, when I communicate with people, usually I like to do it personally. It's much fun. It's much nicer. But in this time, we are communicate with too many people in one time together. For example, I'm sitting here, in the same time I get a WhatsApp there and the messenger there, and I have to run from one things to another to communicate with all of them together in the same moment. We didn't have that before. We used to communicate frontally one which other, which is much warm and much nicer. With my team, I communicate with the chat or with the messenger or with the Facebook or with the LinkedIn or with the we have many ways to communicate now, and each one choose what is convenient to him. Usually the regular easy one is the WhatsApp we already used to, but now I believe we are going to have another app in our company which will replace the WhatsApp, and I believe it will be much better because the WhatsApp is taking our data, the WhatsApp is stealing our privacy, the WhatsApp sometimes decide to delete things important that we had in it, and sometimes somebody is going on your WhatsApp and steal your things. I had once that my WhatsApp was stolen and everything inside was stolen with it, and I believe somebody think about that. Ash Mufarwa, the brilliant, will bring us something better and better than this one. And that's it. What I have to say. I think I said enough.
Well, thanks for allowing me to call on you, even though you had raised your hand probably 20 minutes ago. So thanks for the beat down, and I'll do better next time. Just go give me one of these, and that should get my attention. Just like Elizabeth's doing there. All right, all right, all right. Let's see where we going next. Where are we going next?
Who's next?
How about Muhammad Ashraf? Ansari, you able to unmute and say a few words to us? Muhammad Ashraf, are you able to unmute? If not, it's okay. It's okay. No problem. Yes, I think now's a good time since there's just a few of us talking. We're going to do a little sign language, a little more sign language. Hello, Armin Hogue. Armin's in the house.
ABCs. We'll teach finger spelling. Okay, ABCs. So they're ready to teach finger spelling. So I'm going to show you guys a little chart of the finger spelling A, B, C to Z for American Sign Language, ASL. Oh, I'm going to get the picture now. Hold.
Lynn, you're hard to see. You got to get on the camera better.
Oh, it's going to be hard because I'm trying to look at the computer and on my phone, so it's a little chart of finger spelling A, B, C to Z for American.
Could we go to Chris first? He's got a comment.
Oh, yeah, please.
Go ahead, Captain.
I just want to say hello. There's a delay in my, pardon me, John. I just want to say hello. There's a delay in my speaker. I need a new laptop. I just want to acknowledge. I say hi to you. I got issues with this technical laptop.
All right, we're going to do sign language, so you won't have to say a whole lot for now. And we're going to do a little sign language after Mr. Tiazone. Go ahead there, Mumbo High.
Yes, I just saw in the group chat Gregory Hill saying me because I think Lynn have to check the request for speaker on the top right. Accept him. Yes.
No, he doesn't show, but we can go and grab him.
We're going to grab him.
Just type Greg.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll look for him. There he is.
There's Greg Hill. He's coming to the panel. Thank you, Mr. Tiazone.
Thank you. All right.
And voila. Almost voila. There he is, just underneath Armand. Hello, Greg. Welcome to Communication and Collaboration, brother.
All right.
Now, what I want to know is, what did we miss for dinner? What'd you make tonight?
Oh, hello, everybody. I missed a lot about this communication and collaboration. Dang it. Anyway, I wanted to hear more about it. I didn't get a chance to make a gift. My day's been too busy. But I'm happy I'm here. So, and what was your question, Rob? What was for dinner?
Yeah,
Well, it must have been pretty good because Melanie, she said she could smell it. So all I could do was send her a text on my phone saying, wow, you got a good nose. Anyway, for dinner was Japanese style eggplant. Now I don't care for it because I don't care for eggplant, but there's several different ways to cook eggplant, but my wife enjoys eggplant. So I cook her eggplant the way she likes it. And you use medium and you use soy sauce and olive oil, and you cut it in little squares and you cook it on a low heat, and it kind of becomes soft. There's things you can do to make it not suck up so much olive oil. I guess they say you soak it first with milk, and then you can try it that way. But I told her that, and she said, no, don't do that. I said, okay. So anyway, it was a Japanese style eggplant rice with furikake on top of that. So she's happy. She's talking to her sister in Japan, and I'm done cooking. I had a half of a old hamburger that she brought home for me. And so I wanted to get here and talk and see everybody. It's on RobLynnLive. That's important to me.
We appreciate that.
Nice.
But
So
collaboration.
we know you are a RobLynnLiver there, Greg Hill.
Oh yeah, I'm a RobLynnLiver, all right. I just can't get enough of it. The problem is I don't have enough time in the day. I just need to strap it onto my wrist.
Well, we appreciate when you're here. There's Balas. Balas, are you able to unmute and say hello?
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Hi, Pilas.
Hello, Balas.
Oh, did we lose him?
We lost him totally.
Oh.
Well, you'll have to come back, Balas. Refresh. Armin, before we get into some sign language, do you want to say anything about communication?
Are you talking to me, Rob?
Yes, Armin Hogue in Canada. Armin
Oh,
Hogue.
okay. Well, let me show. Communication was part of my job description for 33 years, being that I worked at Canada Post Corporation. And I retired there when I was 54. I beat Freedom 55 because I knew how to communicate. I'm being sarcastic.
I couldn't tell.
And it was really important too, because you know, when you're working with 1,000 people on your shift indoors, and there's 4,000 people in that plant on 4 shifts, you better know how to speak your mind when you visualize human rights violations. That's why I became a shop steward at Canada Post, and I'm proudly to announce that management deemed me as the most hated shop steward in Canada out of 275 shop stewards. Sorry. I know how to speak my mind. You can't put one over me, but thanks for asking, Rob. I love you all.
All right,
and I do speak my mind. I do speak the truth. And bark and tree frogs, Batman. It's good to be here. Woohoo!
Brother, thanks for being here.
I'm cooking right now, so I'm going to get off screen. How's that?
Okay, go cook, and we'll be back to you. We'll be doing a little sign language here in just a moment. Doing a little training on sign language. There you go. Do you have
It's a musical dish?
Okay, so
I don't know what happened to Balas.
let me see. Let me go to the side view. Okay, so now they can see me because you can see my signing. In the other way, I was so tiny, hard to see me signing, right? So I think what we're gonna do is whoever is gonna teach will be in the big frame, okay, and the others will be in the side, on the side, okay. So who wants to start teaching ABC first? Elizabeth, okay, you can start teaching. Everyone can teach together, but one at a time, one at a time. Okay, so we'll start with Elizabeth. So everybody gotta mute, mute, because only the speaker can make noise. Okay, so everyone that's not teaching, or if you're just listening, make sure you're mute. Okay, and then Elizabeth, this is it's based on sound, so you need to clap or speak or something to make the camera look at you. If you're quiet, the camera won't look at you. You have to speak or clap it. Anything, any noise will be fine. Okay, so we're gonna try that now. Elizabeth will be teaching ABC. It's called finger spelling for American Sign Language. All right. Let me check if everybody's muted. Let me check. Yep. Okay. So now I'm gonna mute, and then you make noise, and then you can start teaching. Okay.
There's one thing that never changes.
Oh.
The
Boo. Shoo. Do. Up. Shoo. Ish. Ah. Show. Ko. and that's all. P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. That's it.
Okay. All right. Was that good or fast or what? What did you guys think? Let me go back to the gallery.
Could I mention something?
Yeah.
On the phone, it may only be on the phone because I'm sure on the computer you see a wider view of the person, even though they have the whole thing. And her hand sometimes was out of the frame. Her whole body was in there very well, but sometimes I didn't see every piece of her hand, and that might just be a phone thing. I'm sure on the computer they saw everything.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yep. Okay. Who else wants to teach? We take turns teaching and go slow. Who? Who's next? Elizabeth says, who else wants to teach for fun? Lessa, you want to volunteer? Oh, Patty, you want to try? You have to leave? Oh, she has to leave. Okay. Patty has to leave. How about either Robert, or Lessa? Lessa, want to try? Oh, you're leaving? Oh, okay. Lessa has to leave. All right. How about Robert? Want to try? Love you guys. Love you, Lessa and
Patty.
Wait. Did we do a picture? Oh, we forgot to take a picture. Okay, wait. We're going to do that now before I lose everybody. Okay. First, we'll do picture. I should have done picture with Lessa here. I forgot. Okay. All right. I will count 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and I'll take the snapshot. You guys ready? What about you, Armin? Can you come on camera? Mohammed Ashraf, Michelle, she's on the shy side, Saidul, and no need me because I'm here. You want to be in this thing?
I'll listen.
You want to be in the picture?
No. I want you to be in the picture.
Okay. Are you guys ready? Well, we have our deaf here. Okay, good. Armin's here. Yay. Okay, so we're going to do, you can make expressions or maybe show the letter that you learned today, or I love you. What else have you learned? On passive, you've learned Ash Mafara before. What else did we teach you guys? Thank you. Or just expressions, all right?
ABCs.
ABCs. You now know some ABCs. All right, you guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Woohoo! Very nice. Nice. Okay, hold. Let me save. Hold. I will post it in our messenger group, okay? For RobLynn. Always I post it there. Okay, good. All right, who's going to teach? Anyone want to teach? Robert, I think. Oh, Patty, want to teach? Oh, she wants to teach you some signs, dog or cat. Sure. Okay. Let me focus on you. Change to the side view. Okay, hold. We're going to figure this out. We're going to do side view. Okay, so now, Patty, if you maybe clap, then it'll be big. People can see you. So maybe clap.
Mhm.
Hello. Just speak. Pan. Open speaker.
I forgot. Okay, so Patty, try to have sound if you can. She's working on it. Try. Clap or speak. No sound. Shucks. So you practice later. We'll figure it out together. You and me practice later. Okay. So for now, we'll have Robert. Robert, come. Robert. Here comes Robert.
Hello.
Hello. He says hello.
Okay. Okay.
Remember, you always say, I love you. Oh, shucks. What's happening is I'm trying to focus on you, but if I voice for you, then the camera comes to me, not to you. So
Always.
you always, he says, you always keep talking for you. That's I love you. Means I always love you. So that is a sign for I love you. Always love you. Everybody do it. I always love you with a wiggle. I always love you. That's what it means.
Might have to go to John for.
I love you. Okay. Patty, you can teach signs. Fine. I will voice for you. You want to teach cat and dog, right? Cat and dog. Okay, so watch Patty. Don't watch me. Patty signing cat. You see the whiskers of the cat? You guys see the whiskers? That's the sign for cat. It's a really cute sign. And this is dog. You tap your thigh and click your fingers because you're calling the dog. So that's dog. That's a sign for dog. Cool. Thank you, Patty. Elizabeth, you want to teach a couple of signs? She says yes. Go ahead.
Happy. Happy.
Happy. The sign for happy.
Happy.
Touch your upper chest. Happy. Sad.
Sad.
And make your face sad. She says, gotta make your face sad. Like the letter P. Happy.
Got your face with smile.
Face has a smile because you're happy.
Open your face. Expression.
Open your face.
Express your face.
Use facial expression. That's
Happy.
very happy. Yeah. Okay, good. Happy.
Happy. Happy. What are you sad?
Or are you sad? Are you sad?
Happy.
Lovely. Very nice. Okay. Smile. Okay, this is a sign for smile. Robert says that's you see the sign for smile. Smile. Like your the corners of your lips are up because you're smiling. Smile.
Smile.
Yeah. And remember, my sign name is related to that because I smile often. So it's I love you. They put I love you with the smile sign. So it's like this. That's why my sign name is this for Lynn. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful, you guys.
Carmela, Carmela, Carmela,
Carmela.
Carmela,
Carmela.
Carmela, Candy, Carmela,
Because of the candy.
Carmela,
Carmela. So this is her sign name.
Carmela,
She's giving you a sign name
Carmela,
like this. Like candy, but with this
Carmela.
Carmela. That's your sign name, Carmela. Carmela. That's so nice. She says, thank you, Carmela. All right. Okay, good, good, good. So now we're gonna go. I think we're gonna have John Barilla sing a song. I think would be appropriate time. Let's go back to the regular gallery. Oh, we are on gallery. Yeah, we're on gallery. Okay. Here we go.
All right.
We'll put you on side view.
Okay. Oh boy. I'm let me. No, wait a minute. I was sitting here doing this thing. I wasn't really thinking. Okay. So this is a song by another famous singer that's still with us, but is an older guy now, Johnny Mathis. And so this is like one of his hits from, the early 60s, I think. Excuse me. And it's called Misty. It's another love song. I like singing love songs all of a sudden. This is about the third one in a row, I think. So anyway, this is called Misty. How would you do Misty with Misty Eyes? I don't know. How would Misty by Johnny Mathis. Here we go. Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree. And I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud I can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play. Or it might sound the sound of your hello that I hear. I get misty the moment you're near. You can say that you're leading me on, but it's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you. On my own. When I wander through this wonderland alone, never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove, I'm too misty and too much in love. Are you leading me on? I love you. You want me to. On my own. wander through this wonderland alone, never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove. I'm too misty and too much in love. Look at me. That's it. Thank you.
That's very good, John. Very, very good. We appreciate you every night that you're able to sing. It brings a smile to all our faces, and music is happiness. Happiness is music. So it's a good thing. We're glad you bring that to the table with you.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you.
All right. I think we're going to wrap up just a little bit early tonight after we hear from Mel. Go ahead, Mel.
Thank you. I was telling John if he can sing "What a Wonderful World" by Louis Armstrong. That is a sweet song.
Yeah, well, I'll do that one. I don't know if I could do it right now, but because I'd have to look it up and everything. But I'll do that one maybe tomorrow night. How about that?
No problem. That's a good song.
Yeah, that is a good one. In fact, it's one I've already kind of thought about because I'm trying to think of songs to do. So that's a request that I'll look that one up and we'll do it tomorrow night.
Satchmo.
Wonderful World. It's a good one.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Well, I got a little bit of trivia I can bring to the table since we're talking Louis Armstrong. When I was in high school back in Nolens, as they called it back when I lived there, and Metairie, M-E-T-A-I-R-I-E, Metairie, Louisiana, I went to a place called Preservation Hall. I don't know if any of you have been to Nolens, know about Preservation Hall, but that is the jazz capital of downtown French Quarter. And just out of the blue, let's see, I was 17 years old, senior in high school. And back then, they had these in New Orleans, they had these bars. And the bars in the French Quarter had back doors, and they had backdoor bars. And those of us underage folks used to go for maybe a slow gin fizz or a beer or something, and it was just a quarter. Just a quarter. That's all it was for a vodka and tonic, whatever you wanted. It was 25 cents, no ID necessary. It was kind of cool. That was in New Orleans. And one night, it was 2 o'clock in the morning. The bars stay open all night, or they used to till 6 a.m. Who's playing the trumpet? Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong was there in New Orleans. Wow. He had family in New Orleans. What a treat that was. What a treat that was. Wow. That was something else. And then one more New Orleans story. I'll make it quick. My son Ted got married in New Orleans a number of years ago. And one of the things that we did at the wedding was we all marched with the Preservation Hall band to when the Saints go marching in. And that was pretty fun. That was real fun. There's pictures of me somewhat inebriated dancing in the middle of Royal and Bourbon Street. So that was kind of fun.
Rob, let me throw one more little quick thing about Louis Armstrong. You know, he had that voice, and it was very raspy. And as he was an older singer, it was really raspy. But he had the personality and phrasing of words in the way he sang. Now, when he was younger, he still had that raspiness in his voice, but he was actually known to have influenced. He was so respected as a singer, not just a trumpet player, but as a singer, that his phrasing was considered by jazz singers. A lot of people picked up on the way that Louis Armstrong phrased his words. So I just wanted to mention that. That's how much he was known for that. And you never think of him as a singer because of that raspy voice he had. But he was a singer, a good singer.
Satchmo. Yeah. while we're at it, I just want to say there's 61 people in the chat. That is remarkable. That is absolutely remarkable. We're going to go to the chat now. We'd like to say a few things, mention a few of the people in the chat, if that's okay with you, Lynn. All right.
Definitely.
That's good stuff, man. Wow, 60 people in the chat still.
No problem. Velas was trying to say sorry, maybe because he couldn't.
Oh, he had an internet issue.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jeanette Muller was here. She said, sorry, have to go. I'm battling with reception. So sorry she went through that.
Glad she was here.
Jillian says, I haven't had eggplant for ages. It will be good to grow it. And Frank Rose is going to call it a night. Too much buffering on my end. Bye, everyone. Stay safe. Thanks for being here with us.
Thank you, Frank.
And who else is here? Thanks to all. Another traveling. I think
Sadananda's on the road.
Yeah. And Obakala says, I am not seeing our teacher. Who is our teacher? Sadananda says, beautiful, beautiful. I'm sure it's in regards to John singing. Franz Marcelin says, I could not see her. Oh, so what happens is if you're an attendee, you get to see about 10 people on the panel only. So it was probably because Elizabeth was not being shown. She was not one of those 10. It's only a temporary thing. When we get the next update of this software, I'm sure that will not be an issue.
OConnect update coming soon.
Yeah, sorry about that, you guys. That's from sign language. So nice, my God. Sadananda likes sign language. That's pretty cool. And we have Maria Eddie Brassfield saying, good evening to everyone. Welcome, Maria. Nice to have you here. And Brenda Ross says, 1, 2, 3 cheese. I guess that's when we were taking pictures. Brenda Ross says, good night, everyone. Obokello says, RobLynn, thanks for the good job. Well done. Thank you, Obokello. You know, you guys, Obokello is in Uganda. And the time difference is 8 hours. So 9:56 is 10, 11, 12, 1, 2,
5
3,
a.m.
5:57 a.m. So
Whoa.
thank you for being here with us. We appreciate you.
Carmela gets up early too now.
Oh my gosh. And Emmanuel Onyeguli is here with us. Thank you, Emmanuel. And we got Angela staying with us this whole time. Chandan Kumar saying hello, good morning. Hi, Chandan. Ralston McKenzie is in the house as well.
Hey, Ralston.
And Angela saying hi to everybody, and as well as Michael Chada, Mohammed Ashraf Ansari. He's asking, Elizabeth, how are you, Elizabeth? From Mohammed Ashraf. Just to let you know. And we have, let me scroll down. Melanie said, John, can you also sing What a Wonderful World? And John said, yes, for the next time he can probably figure out the background music, right, for that. Thank you for doing that. And let's see, I'm almost caught up now. Maria Eddie says, beautiful, John. And Melanie says, What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. And wow, bro, John, thanks for the vibe. Beautiful, says Obokello in Uganda.
Yeah, that was great.
And Mohammed Ashraf Ansari says, love you all ONPASSIVE members. Franz Marcelin is here, and he said,
in the house. Bravo, bravo.
Bravo, bravo. All right. And Michael Chata has clapping hands, emoji hands for John Varilla. Angela Lalande says, awesome, John. Obokello, bravo, John. And Jillian says, bravo. And Emmanuel says, John, it is excellent. Very nice. And Maria Eddie Brassfield says, thanks, John. So people are just really appreciative. And Carmela says, I love it. That was great, John. This is Don on DL's computer. So this is Don saying that was great. Thank you for that. And Carmela says, thank you to Elizabeth Simmons for the sign name, I'm sure.
Wait a minute. Pedro's here and wants to come to the panel a minute ago.
Oh, you can request to come to the panel. You got to just click the request speaker icon.
Yeah, come. We definitely got to hear from you tonight, Pedro.
Yeah, before
please.
we end, we definitely want to hear from you. So come in, Pedro, before we wrap it up. And we have Roberto Rioja saying, hello, my ONPASSIVE family. Love you all. And Sharon Koo is here. She says, Good to hear all of you from Singapore.
Sharon Koo.
Yep, and Clover Kelly says, wonderful song, John Barilla. So I don't know why Pedro's not asking to come to the panel. Let me go and fetch him. Can you type Pedro? Okay.
There he is.
We
Pedro
see
Estrada.
we see two of you, so I brought you both over because I don't know which one you want to come in. All right, so come on down,
There he is. Pedro.
We will wait to close the webinar till we hear from you. Come on down. Is he here?
He's here. He's here.
Yes, I'm trying to get my video.
All right.
I've been here all night.
There you are.
I've been here all night. I just couldn't get you. We talked about communicating today, but I couldn't communicate. I was listening all the time. I wanted to go to the panel, but I didn't know how. I had two devices going.
Oh.
But anyway, communication was and collaboration was a.
Have you ever clicked the speaker request icon before, Pedro? You know, the speaker request icon?
Yes.
You clicked it before, so you know how, right? Pedro. Oh, I think we lost it.
Yes. Okay. Here I am. Yes. Here I am. Here I am. I have two devices going. So I don't know which one I am trying to use for you to be able. Okay. Now you can hear me and see me. Thank you. See me. Okay. Thank you.
Let me mute one of you. Okay, go ahead.
There is two panels here.
There you go.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, well, I was listening in the background with my cell phone. I just couldn't tell you that I wanted to come to the panel, and I have two devices. I'm sorry, I don't know how to shut one right now. But I enjoyed the sign language teaching class.
Oh.
It was lovely to see all the signs. I mean, it was lovely to see all the signs. And I learned a few things, smiling. Well, I need to. Okay. Oh, yeah, like that. It's a wonderful introduction to learning how to sign. So I hope they come back and teach us some more. I enjoyed the song from John Barilla. As always, he has a great voice. This is going far. I appreciate, RobLynn, you have opened the way of communicating with everybody. If I may tell, I am all fired up tonight because I tried to help this neighbor. He had to go back to Tennessee yesterday, and his car was down. The water pump was leaking. He couldn't make it, so I approached him to ask him whether he needed tools to do something. Ended up saying that I had a mechanic nearby that we could go today, and we went together. But while we were waiting, I took my iPad and I ran a webinar with him.
Oh.
And I showed him all the buttons, and he just could not contain his enthusiasm. He works for a chemical plant, and he's thinking about introducing this to his bosses. So it was very rewarding experience. Of course, in communicating, I must say that we have to be willing to break the ice, because it opened the way to present ONPASSIVE to him, and he was most grateful.
Uh-huh.
I went to pay for my phone in person to AT&T, and there is an attendant that I know, a female, and I asked her whether I had talked to her about ONPASSIVE. And she said no. So I just briefly told her about the 3 free gifts, and she gave me her phone number. So communicating is important, but breaking the ice with a smile, very important. So, okay.
Nice.
Good stuff, Pedro.
That's all I want to say. That's all I want to say. I love you. Oh, I love you. I love
You
you.
right back, Pedro. And you're proof positive, like Ash says, do one good deed a day for someone and look at the dividends it pays. You made a real friend in your neighbor, I'm sure, today.
Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate
Yes,
it.
All right, let's see. We go into the other views so I can tell if there's any hands raised. All right, we're going to take a picture. All right.
Okay. For the last picture, okay, so I'll put it in the group, the RobLynn group, so you can see the pictures. Okay, guys, ready?
Must be breakfast time in the Philippines.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you, Chris. Now, this is fun. I am so glad that I happen to know a sign language interpreter, because I've learned other signs, but now that you guys are coming to the program on a regular basis, I maybe just stop talking to her altogether and just talk to her in sign. That's right. Nothing but
She
signs.
wants to learn signs too, so it's good. You know, everyone can learn together. So it's really, really nice. Yeah, it's fun too. All right.
Good stuff.
Okay, let me save the chat, and we're gonna say.
Yeah, Carmela was going to remind you if you didn't do it.
And remember that we're here tomorrow.
Oh, we'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. No. Oh, 8 a.m. is OES Classroom. I almost forgot.
Oh, that's right. OES Classroom. OES Classroom.
8 a.m. Eastern
Zooming
Standard Time with Sifu
tomorrow
Francis.
morning. 8 morning Mexican time. So come.
Everybody,
Can I just add? Can I just jump in and say, I found a wonderful world, so I'll be working. I'll look at it and listen to it, and we'll have it for tomorrow night. I got a version that I found here.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Wonderful.
What a wonder.
We'll sing tomorrow for us. Yay.
Good stuff, John. Thanks. And Michelle Weaver would like to close this out. Go ahead, Michelle.
Lovely to hear from you, Michelle.
Go ahead, Michelle.
Go ahead. Yes.
Uh-oh. When I get uncomfortable enough, then I'll come on the camera. But right now, I just want to. Is OES for Asia going to be on Pat or in Founders? Because I can't find them.
Oh yeah, well I'll post it in Founders.
Lynn usually posts that. It'll be posted in the back office of Founders.
Under webinar, I'll post there.
Okay.
Okay,
Also, please.
There's a WhatsApp group for OES. There's a Telegram group for OES Classroom. So if you are interested in joining those groups at a later time or any time, just let us know.
Yes, I have already joined.
Okay, OES Classroom Training is also a club in ONET.
Yes.
Okay.
I joined that too. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Michelle.
Good stuff. Wait a minute. Elizabeth had something.
I think you're talking to them.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Robert.
that makes sense. Okay, thank you, guys.
Thanks, everybody, for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you, RobLynn.
Thank you for being here. Thank you. Enjoy everyone today. Really special. Love you. Love.
All right, we are a signing group right here at RobLynnLive.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Good
I
night.
was typing up a storm and it wasn't even going into the little text thing. I looked down and I didn't text the thing. So saying hi,
Uh-oh.
everybody.